Hey Sagittarius, this is your love reading, and whenever you're seeing this is when it's applicable, meaning this is a timeless reading. So it could be, that you stumble across this 5 days from now or 5 months from now. So whenever you see it, it should resonate for you. So I pulled a card from the Romance Angels, and it says, let your friends help you. Ask for I can't talk today. Ask for and accept support from others. I think because I see the Fool is right next to this card, this means like a new journey in love. So for those of you who are either single or just getting on the dating scene, this might be for you as opposed to those who are already in relationships. So with these two cards together, it kind of gives me the impression of, asking your friends or your family if they know anybody who would be a good match for you, kind of like blind dates or just people playing Cupid in your life. Because maybe you wouldn't otherwise meet this person, and I see that there's a possibility of two different people coming into your life. So yeah, the Fool is all about starting fresh, leaving all your baggage behind, and starting a journey with a heart wide open. So I think this is, as far as a love reading, the Fool is trying to tell you to, take that leap of faith and try to forget about all the failures of the past if you have any. And just look at this next relationship that's coming up for you as something totally new and different. Don't bring your emotional baggage or your preconceived notions from previous relationships into this new relationship. So the next card we got is the Emperor. And this might be talking about one of the people that's coming into your life. This is typically the sign of Aries, but it could be any zodiac sign. And the Emperor is somebody who is like a fatherly figure. He could literally be a father, or he could just be like a leader or a boss kind of a figure. He embodies that. I guess I think of him as like a controlling person, not like over controlling, but just somebody who likes to be, he's not a free spirit who likes to fly by the seat of his pants. He's more of a person who either goes by the rules or makes his own rules. But he likes to be in control. He doesn't like to leave things to chance. And yeah, he's usually somebody who is either a leader in some sort of an organization. It could be like a church or social group. But I usually think about him in a work scenario. But it doesn't have to be. He could also be somebody who's in the military or police or something like that too. The next card you got was the Knight of Pentacles. And this means that whoever's coming into your life could be coming very, very slowly, or they're just a very methodical person. Somebody who doesn't rush in and might not be like the Casanova type, but they are a very stable person. There's somebody who you can really depend on, somebody who will probably be there for the long haul, which kind of makes sense because the next card is the Hierophant. And this card, it could talk about organized religion, but I usually think about it in a love reading as somebody who is either ready for a commitment of some sort, or they're open to traditional relationships like marriage. This is somebody who could could also be like a mentor. So these could be two totally different people, the Emperor and the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is usually known as being a Taurus, but again, these could be any zodiac signs. But if they are different people, then I feel like the Knight of Pentacles is probably representative of the Hierophant. So you might meet the Emperor first, or be introduced to this person first, and then lagging behind you'll actually meet the Hierophant. And this reading isn't exactly clear as to which one would be the better version for you, but I do see with the Three of Cups that you could be dating both of them before you get serious with one or the other of them. And let's see, we've got the Five of Swords. And with this deck, it's very different, I think, from the typical traditional meaning. The traditional meaning for the Five of Swords is either like a hollow victory or somebody walking away after some sort of an argument. And I don't really see that in this one. I almost get like an opposite feeling from this card where this person seems to be just floating, like, and all the doves are flying around. I guess the impression that I got when I first saw this card was, you know, that feeling that you get of butterflies when you first start dating somebody, and it's like that excitement that you could just feel in the pit of your stomach, but it's not an unpleasant feeling. It's like an eager anticipation to see that person. So that's what this feeling of this card is giving to me. And then you got the Sun card, which is absolutely fabulous. This is like total bliss, dreams come true. The Sun card is one of my favorite cards of the deck, if not the favorite. It's like there's nothing but happiness associated with this card. And so I feel like however it works out, whichever person you choose, and of course that could be any gender, just because it says Emperor doesn't mean it can't be for a female, if that's your love interest, or the Hierophant also, which is actually depicted as a woman in this deck. Could be a man too, it doesn't matter. The genders are non-specific, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But either way you go with it, I just see you being very excited and very happy in this next chapter of your love life. Everything looks really positive. There aren't any negative cards in this spread. And I just really see it as like a brand new path in life. There's so many major arcana cards here, the Fool, the Emperor, the Hierophant, and the Sun. It really makes me feel like, although you might need your friends and family to introduce you to this person, it really is kind of like a divine intervention kind of thing where the universe is stepping in and saying, you know, this is your person, or these are your people. And just kind of bringing it into you like on a silver platter, like the Knight of Pentacles does. The Knight of Pentacles is usually coming in with a horse, on a horse, holding a pentacle, and the pentacle is like, I think of it as like the silver platter. So somebody's bringing you something on a silver platter, and I think it's one if not two people. So I think you're going to have a choice to make, but either way I think it's going to be an amazing outcome for you.